Hey everyone, Jamie Pay here. Welcome to this video where today we are going to take a look at the July memory planner pages plus a sneak peek at what's here for August with Heidi, Swapp, Stop the Blur, and Stamp Society. So let's go. Okay, so I had a question recently when it comes to memory planner. Yes, you're looking at a fairly blank page, but just bear with me for a moment. I had a question do I leave pages blank? And the real answer is yes, I do leave pages blank. So this is my memory planner from, let's see, May, June, July, April, May, and June. And so as it finished up, yes, I just left these pages here. Oh, there's a little bread right there. I just left these pages here open. And it's nice to have them in case you do need to have some open pages in your book, but it doesn't bother me if I do have empty pages. I probably have absolutely no reason to come back and add anything else to this. This is day 30. I don't have anything in there. But I just, and here I had a little sample work that I did, and I added it to this book. The back of the book, I think I've shared this before, is where I've just made a little pocket, and I'll put tags or cards that I've received or invitations or whatever. So it's all where it belongs. It's in the book of the month where it belongs. So that kind of answers that question a little bit. So then here's a really good example as we move into July. So July started on the 1st. See what I did there? July started on Saturday. And I realized as I was opening up this video that I really haven't done much with this page. This has a lot of potential. Might have to come share this another time. But I left all this open. Sometimes I will fill the whole page, just mostly at the beginning of the year as a jumping off place into a brand new year. There'll be goals, there'll be thoughts and ideas, and maybe a little bit bigger spread. This obviously could be a huge spread because July 4th was a big deal. We had a party on the 1st, we had a party on the 4th, a small party. And so this had potential to be completely full. So it's really just wherever you are, as with all things. I hope that message is always prevailing here. It is wherever you are and what you need. If you want a whole page spread out to start your month out, like go for it, right? And, I might still be inspired to do that. But for the most part, we're going to just drop into the first full week of July. And here I have July's Stop the Blur kit. If you are new and are not familiar with Stop the Blur, it is a once a month subscription based kit available at Heidi Swapp shop. That link will be in the description. Also includes a video series. It's a separate subscription. It's a deal. It's a deal and a steal at $10 a month for the videos. And so I'm here just to share kind of like a real brief overview of what happened in my planner for the month. So what you're seeing here is mostly July's Stop the Blur kit. So we have this little cute speech bubble, little pocket that was a great place for any number of things, as always, right? It's a great place for journaling. And then it was a little tough to get out, so I added that little file tab to it. And I don't know, can you see what is on her shirt? I'll just leave that right there because, okay, moving on. And then the stamp set I'm excited about. It was so cool. So I stamped that. It was just I'm all about prompts. And so the stamp set for that was, and any stamp set, actually, don't get me wrong, almost any stamp set can have a prompt factor to it. This one was an obvious prompt. Then I used July's Stamp Society right here, and just in case you're thinking, well, is she stamping right on her page? No, she's not. She stamped on vellum sticker paper. I love that substrate to stamp on. Then I had here July 4th, and I tucked in with, again, the stamp from the month I was feeling, ... and I filled that in, and just added adhesive here and here to create a pocket. Just the super simplest little way to make a pocket. Then I have a little flip open here, more tabs. I use the stamp to make a little, like, what do I want to call them? Journal strips. I do it all the time. I can't remember what I call it. So I cut up the keeping busy with. I have my journaling underneath there. 3 things that made me smile was part of the kit, and it was a notepad. I loved that too. And just as a reminder, there is this fill in the blank stamp set that is exactly that same notepad. So you're never running out of that when you have a stamp, right? I just loved this little journal spot. I think it's actually from June. I couldn't get enough of those. And then I made this little, I think this was an idea from one of Heidi's classes, Stop the Blur classes. And I'm not really sure where this arrow belongs. I don't think it belongs there where I just found it. I think it's actually supposed to be here. Anyway, I added stamps and part of the printable. There's a printable that comes with the video class. And I had a little small, I realized later, does this ever happen to you? Because I'm seeing little water spots. I had something happen in here. There is just little water spots like all over photos and some of my stamped things. Oh my goodness. So I just realized I saw it there too. I don't know. At least I didn't get on that photo. I think these photos are safe. Anyway, continuing on, another pocket. This is an older pocket, probably from another kit. And I added this little dinner plans on here. It was a sticker set from the June kit, and it was just made that easy to pull that out and then tell that little story right there. The alphas were red from June, so they are spelling the hashtag happy birthday right there. This is part of the printable, and I just kind of added adhesive just on a couple of the sides here, and I tucked a photo. Actually, no, this tucks under, that's what it was. So this was kind of, well, I'm not sure what happened. I think maybe my adhesive is kind of sticking. So anyway, actually it's a flip out. What do you know? So I have some extra photos under here and some journaling as well that has to do with that photo. This doesn't, yeah, see, it does flip under there. See, I knew it wasn't completely crazy. This photo here, then I just had stamped I felt grateful for and just left it like that, like no words needed. Sometimes you just don't need words. Sometimes you don't need words. You just need the prompt and just kind of let that sit there and absorb the moment. And then this family picture here that I was so lucky to have taken at that we were at a friend's wedding. And then I just stuck a piece of paper behind it and added journaling there. Reminder, sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. I think that is so precious. That is just so beautiful. And I don't know, oh, you know what? This is where the arrow goes. It goes over here because it was the top priority today, washi tape. And then I had the arrow pointing at the people. That was the top priority. All right, moving right along because I've already spent a lot of time here. Okay, I have a note here because I want to talk about this page because it's compared to some of my other pages, this is a fairly, what I would call a thin page. First of all, I did the trick that Heidi talked about in the July Stop the Blur video. I've done this before. This was kind of a tricky, this insert here is the rainbow cover insert. I'm a little challenged by it because the strips of the colors of the tops of the pages rather can be pretty bright. Again, here we'll get to that in a minute. But I went ahead and took some of the new ledger paper, trimmed it up, and added it as my color topper. And I'm really happy with it. I wish I could get this a little better, but you know, I'm happy with it. I'm embracing it. So again, with the speech bubble pocket. I love that so much. I kind of just stacked elements here. So I had a photo of the day, June washi tape, July washi tape. No Days Off, I believe, was from the the July printable. This little tag here is from these brand new mini tag dies that I find myself using all the time. All the time. I love them. They're precious. And so I took one of the Color Collective tags and I just, as best as I could, I lined up the circle to the circle on the tag and I just made myself a little mini tag. And I've done this a couple times actually this month. And I just tucked that in there in the mini file folder die. And this Just Breathe is part of the printable. The Not Fragile Like a Flower, Fragile Like a Bomb. Boy, do I love that saying. This Today and the different things that you can just circle is part of the prompt pad from the July kit. And this is an oldie but a goodie, just adding several photos in there, just kind of stacked on top of themselves. And again, with that little sticker, the alphas, the arrow, and I even got the Stamp Society, stamp, boy, I'm having trouble with my words, in there as well. I kind of really liked, I like how simple it is. I like it stacked. I really like this vibe right here, but this is kind of what you're going to see here. This is what happens very often when I don't have a lot of photos during the week, especially. This currently is from June, and I stamped it on vellum sticker paper and then put it on top of this little journal tag, and then just kind of prompted myself on the currently. This sun is from the Stamp Society. Intention is from, I believe, July's agenda stamp. Oh, I love that stamp so much. And then I just kind of made a little vellum, little flap here. Again, this is a thing that I don't know, right or wrong. Sometimes my pictures just don't really flow with the kind of the color thing that I have going on. So I'll find a way to sort of maybe hide them. And this time I hid them behind a little piece of vellum that I wrapped around the photo and this washi tape here. And then well, before I get to the cover of this, this is one of the journal notebooks, I guess we're calling it, from June. It actually had a notch V, like this, at the end of it, and I just chopped it off because I didn't want it that long. And then I stuck one of the planner the planner printable on top of it. If you want to find happiness, find gratitude, then I wrote out all my gratitudes inside, and just a lot of what was going on. I still have more room. This was another of the prompt pad, the today's recap, the weather, the mood, the top priority, the splurge. That's fun. I'm kind of gushing about this, but I just love when we have prompts that we can just like real quick. Sometimes we don't have time for all the details, right? Bullet pointing something or having something to just circle or mark is beautiful. I loved it. I loved it so much. Okay, next we have July 17th through 23rd. We have a very blue story going on here. So here I took a piece of vellum over this photo. This photo could have worked for this, but I really wanted to bring in this Travelogue stamp set, also a great stamp set. And then I used some of the Color Collective alphas to kind of add to that, and a little piece of washi from an older kit. This little quote printable here was from a story that I posted, and then I just screenshot it and then copied it and printed it out, and then I made a pocket. And my pictures are stuck. There you go. And then I made a pocket behind it. So the photo from Monday can fit in there. There's that that die cut again. And with journaling, it can pop in there. I made a little gatefold here for this day where I had a couple different things going on. Same thing, but different things. I just really want to make sure I had both of those photos. This best dad is from the June printable. So see, I hope you're getting the idea. You know, when you're investing in the kit or when you're investing in the class, these are things, especially with the printable, these are things you can print over and over again. When you're investing in stamps, for goodness sakes, we know that, right? These are things that you're using over and over again. Stamp there, I don't have any more stamps on here. I do have a watermark, however. I think we all know this, but I can't help myself but to just reiterate how much mileage we get from so many of these things that Heidi's putting out every month in these subscription-based opportunities. So this clear slider pocket, I just love them. I have one more left. It can be a hoarding issue, but I have really enjoyed using this, and I think I have it here just in case. Just to refresh your memory, I have it here. I thought my last page. Didn't we see it earlier? Yeah, so I used love there. And for this one, I made the photo the whole entire length of the little clear slide, and then there's journaling underneath there. This time I brought in 4 different photos and then all my journaling. Again, with this, I just really loved these little stickers. Excited about this, and that was a great day. We'd wanted to go to the zoo. We always go to the zoo at least once in the summer. Really wanted my granddaughter to be able to be there. And this was just a real special time. It was my dad's 78th birthday. So my daughter and granddaughter came down, and then we just had, and I realized when I took this picture, there's one more grandson, and he didn't make it in the picture for whatever. I think he's in another group of pictures. I felt bad about that, but I didn't feel bad enough to change my photo. And so then grandpa with the great grands, which was super fun. And then we got to go to the zoo the next day. So loving those memories. Okay, so this was also another a portion of days that didn't have any photos. A lot of that, like on just my work days. And I hear a lot of that, like, what do you do when you just work every day? Or what do you do when nothing is different? You just have fun with your page. So I stamped out with the Market Fresh Alpha Stamp Journal Challenge because Heidi was inspired to start that huge endeavor a month ago now, almost over a month ago now, well, almost a month ago. And then I added, this is I think January 23 little set, and I had the 30 days on there. Just Start is from the June agenda. Again, with the prompt card and the Be Kind, Work Hard. This is just so lovely here. Was part of the printable from July. This is another of the prompt card. Had no problem having two cards on the same page, like whatsoever. Then I had this photo, and this Easy Does It. I think it's from the July printable. It could be from June, but I think it's from July. I just added that to there, added some journaling back here, and added time, because I just liked when I do an alpha on one side, I'm in the habit of kind of doing it on the other side. I don't know why. I just do. Okay. I do not have July 24 through 30 or the last day of the week. And here's another example. Do you leave your pages blank? Yeah, I will be leaving my page blank here because I started August here. So here's a sneak at August, and this is the live kit right now, August 15 through September 15. This kit is a live and available. And I added my colored topper. I used ledger paper to add this little flip in here, the stamp from the month, and this little tab. The 08 is from the August agenda. August is done with this gorgeous brand new Stamp Society for August. It is, I'm having so much fun with this already. Just wait till you see what everyone's been doing with this. This is a little part of the kit. It is a chipboard and matchbook little piece here, and I just stuck a photo behind it, and then I added the little middle part, taking a little break on top of it. That's just the way I went about it. There's different ways to do it. This reminder is one of the journal spots. Summer here is from the alpha from the kit, and then this Appreciate Everything tag I stamped on the Appreciate Everything, and then wrote my journaling inside. So this is a fun little feature tag. Today was a good day as part of the stamp set with that label, and then again more of the journal spot. I just added that little circle back there because I could. Fun was done with ta-da! And then reminder is a part of this. It's this journal pad of notepad paper. Super fun. This pocket here, it's a vellum pocket, and it comes with a piece of paper, this rectangle shape cardstock that has a frame around it that fits right inside of the vellum. Obviously, you could put journaling on it. I chose to put a photo, and then added a stamp, Goals, Be Happy underneath it. I added some of the Stamp Society stamping here. Of course, Lake Time is that I stamped on a separate piece of paper because I kind of liked it overlapping here. And there's a water spot. I don't know where this came from. And then just this washi tape is super sweet. And that's a wrap. That's a look at July and a peek into how August is going to start out. Loving these bright colors of this new kit. And if you aren't part of Stamp Society, I really hope this is the one that you say yes to. All right, guys, that's it for this month walkthrough. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging through till the end, and I'll see you in the next video.